Weekend games at the UC on Saturday against the St. Louis Blues, and today, Sunday, against the Washington Capitals. It's just going to be me today, rolling solo. Joe couldn't make it on, but we will get this rolling. Yeah, so like I said, just recapping these back to backs. Looking at that Saturday game, finally getting a win against the Blues, and most importantly, winning 2 games in a row. Winning on Thursday night and getting this win against the Blues on Saturday night. Great game. The shots, they were flying. The numbers are nuts, but Hawks played a pretty tough game against the Blues here. Pretty good puck possession. We could start with the shots on goal. 39 shots, Blues, 24 shots, Hawks. Peter Mrazek is unbelievable. Like we've been saying since the beginning of the season, he's been unreal. If he was on a better team, I mean, he can be a top three goalie in stats right now. He's been awesome. I believe it was 39 shots, so went 38 for 39, and he had that shutout on Thursday night. Um, just awesome. Could have had 2 shutouts in a row. Uh, very close to it, a few minutes away from getting that shutout on Saturday, but that's all right. Got the win, and that's good for him, right? Because you got to win some games here. Obviously, not looking for wild card playoffs or anything like that, but you got to win some games. For team morale, building blocks, everything. Uh, Great win, great game. 50 face-off percentage. Hawks with 55.4% over the Blues, 44.6%. Surprising number, good number. Just winning those faceoffs, it does help. Whether we're in the O zone, D zone, just having puck possession, right, or starting with it. That's advantageous. Making plays, getting shots on net. That's what you need. Penalty minutes, 11 each. Rough game, pretty tough game. I believe there was a fight between Reese Johnson and Braden Shen. Braden Shen, known like mugger, right? Never liked them, but that's all right. St. Louis could have him. So power play percentage, both teams, Hawks and Blues, 0 for 3 on the PP. So did not execute anything. Hits even at 15. Block shots, 16 Hawks, 10 Blues. Giveaways, 13 Hawks. So need to protect the puck more and have accurate passing, like we've talked about. 4 giveaways for the Blues. Takeaways, 13 for the Hawks and 7 for the Blues. So little lopsided there, right? But good on the Hawks. Getting the puck back, right? Just recapping the scoring. We thought Zaitsev did score from the point there when it got deflected, but Anthony Beauvillier did get his stick on that, or I think it was his skate. So he did get his first Hawks goal there about almost 5 minutes in, 4 minutes and 43 seconds in. Deflected, right? Cole Gutman gets an assist on there. Nice to see that. About 9 minutes into that first period, again, Alex Vlasic just puts a little snapshot, wrist shot on net from the point. Pretty high shot. Thought it bounced off of Reichel's stick, but guess not. And Vlasic was credited with that goal, wrist shot. Makes the game 2-0. Louis Crevier with his first NHL point. Thought he played decent both games this weekend. Louis Crevier paired up with Alex Vlasic there. It's nice to see that. Being 6'8", paired up with 6'6" Vlasic. Thought they both skate well for their size. They handled the puck well. They're not just a bunch of trees standing around, can't move. So I think they've been playing some good hockey together. 14 minutes in that second period. Jason Dickinson, again, with his 9th goal this season, he scores, assisted by Zaitsev and Connor Murphy. Great play by Zaitsev. Passes it through the traffic, through the slot from the right point, and it finds Jason Dickinson's stick there, and he deflects it in wide open net on that far left side towards the post. Great goal, great play, right? Nice to see Jason Dickinson have some success right now. Whether it's for value, at the trade deadline, or if we look to extend him 2 years, keep him around because he's definitely a viable option all throughout the lineup. He could play center, wing, all 4 lines. He can definitely contribute in a lot of ways. Third period, so they did spoil that Mrazek shutout, but it was Oscar Sundqvist with his 3rd goal, assisted by Hawks legend Nick Leddy, right? It was a 3-on-1, ugly play. I believe Seth Jones got tied up with the puck on the power play. So that was a shorthanded goal, and it turned into a 3-on-1 with Alex Vlasic just, trying to spread out, do all he can, really, with a 3-on-1. But with only 4 minutes in or left in that third period, Sundqvist gets that wrist shot. So he makes that game 3-1. But overall, great game on Saturday against the Blues. It's nice to get a win over them always, right, against St. Louis. Connor Bedard on Saturday went pointless, but I thought he had some good plays at times with the top line there. But like we said before, that first line is going to struggle in the D zone, right? Like getting trapped, getting hemmed in the D zone, and that's expected, right? With three skilled players, but when they make plays, they make plays with their speed and their skill. They got to be in the O zone, and they have to have time. They have to have the puck. You can't keep losing it when you have pretty good possession in the O zone. You have to keep the puck, and you have to make a play. But great game on Saturday. Fun game, right? But looking forward towards today, Sunday, against the Washington Capitals, Ovi, and Hawks legend Dylan Strome, right? I believe he discorded it. Yeah. So Hawks legend Dylan Strome on that first line playing with Ovechkin. That's a fun little gig, right? Coming from the Hawks 2 years ago, right? And he got a nice little extension to stay with the Capitals, and now he's playing with Ovi, trying to help him out there. That's all cool. But let's hop into the numbers really quick on today's game. Shots on goal, 34 Hawks, 27 Capitals. 4-2, right? Obviously, Hawks lost this. Pretty short. All goals were not on Soderblom. I'm not going to blame him 100% because obviously you shouldn't be blaming the goalie 100% of the time because defensive plays need to be made and you have to be responsible in front of your net, defending the net, or if you have the puck, you have to be safe with the puck. So faceoff percentage, 58.5% for the Hawks. That number is awesome, right? Just improving from where we were at, and seeing us stay in the 50s, right? Mid to high 50% on faceoffs. I think that's great to see for now. And I think you notice that throughout the game, um, by winning these faceoffs, we put ourselves in better positions, right, to break out of the zone and get down the ice. Uh, you have to have possession of the puck. That's how it works. 41.5% for the Capitals on faceoffs. Power play did not capitalize on either side for the Hawks or Capitals. 0 for 6 for the Hawks, 0 for 3 for the Caps. Penalty minutes, 32 penalty minutes on the Capitals. That is probably a typo. That doesn't make sense. Don't remember anything like that. That's weird. I'm gonna have to look into that. But hits, 18 hits for the Capitals. Hawks at 16. Block shots even at 15. So again, 2 games where they're keeping that number consistent and protecting the net. Right. You have to give the goalie a few breaks. You have to get in the way of the puck. Got to get it out of the zone, and that's great to see that. Staying consistent. Giveaways, 13-9 Hawks. Takeaways, 14-3 Hawks. So pretty lopsided there. Also, that's good. Good to see them be responsible with it. Yeah, right. The misconducts at the end. That is right from Oshie and Wilson. TJ Oshie laying the wood there with Alex Vlasic behind the net. That was unexpected, right? Taking a run at the 6'6" guy. Tough play, right? And TJ Oshie is obviously getting a little older here. That's a tough play by him, and Vlasic got absolutely railed. Got shooken up a bit, shaken up, but he was back out there. I don't think he hit his head hard anywhere on the way down, so that's good to see. Being safe with concussion type of stuff, got to be safe there. But the numbers were leaning towards the Hawks. So tonight, like I said, not all on Soderblom. You have to protect the net. The defensive breakdowns, it's going to happen, but a few plays there, I think it might have been that third goal where it's just sloppy in front of the net. And you have to know where the puck is cycling, because when you're defending the net, it's obvious that they're trying to find the open guy, but you have to get your stick in the passing lanes. You have to get in the way. You got to make a play. You have to give them a break. You have to get out of the zone. But we did get caught in the zone, and it just got sloppy in front of the net. Just a few weird possessions there where the Capitals, they converted on their chances, right? When they had that momentum, you could definitely feel that momentum shift. But first period started out scoreless, right? A few decent, high quality chances here and there for both teams, really. Ovechkin didn't think he looked dangerous at all game. I mean, he's getting old, 37, 38 maybe, years old now, and I'm not expecting him to do a lot. Basically just going to staple himself on that left circle there and wait for one tees, right? But good thing he didn't get on the board tonight. But still letting four with some sloppy goals. Second period, Philip Kershev, nice play. Started with Bedard at the top of the point. Just looking back at it really quick, Jones over on the right side. Connor Bedard walks it across the blue line, sends it down to Seth Jones on the right circle, feeds it to Phil Kershev in traffic in front of the net. Clean pass, finds his tape, and Kurashev buries it. Kurashev has been unreal. He has been an awesome player for us this season, and it's great to see him play with Connor on that top line, right? And showing how he can play consistent. Because the last few years, juggling up and down the lineup, just not finding a role, right? Couldn't find much success, but being on that line one with Connor, man, are those two buzzing together, and that's awesome. That was about 6 minutes and 50 seconds into that first period there. But assisted by Bedard and Seth Jones, getting on the board there. Both have 11 assists. Anthony Mantha, we're always poo-pooing him, with that weird trade for him a year ago, and thought that the Capitals were going to get rid of him somehow. But hey, he buries one tonight, assisted by Connor McMichael. It was sort of that 2-on-1 sequence in the second period here. Bedard got caught pretty close into the net in the O zone, and they were trying to get back to the D zone. But Connor McMichael and Anthony Mantha, they catch Zaitsev a little out of position. Mantha puts a little move on Soderblom, but finds it back in the net there. Good goal for them. Dylan Strome buries one from Edmondson and Ovi. He tipped it in about 13 minutes into that second period, makes this game 2-1. Let's see here. Just looking back at it, just a tip in towards the net, shot on net. Big hit by, I believe that was Foligno. And Dylan Strome just wide open in front of the net. Miscommunication with the deep air. He is wide open, and he puts that in for his 11th goal. That's impressive for Dylan Strome right now. But he puts that in, makes it 2-1. Game ends up getting to 3-1 in that second period. So 3 goals from the Caps in that second period. But Nick Dowd, assisted by Abe Kubel and Molinston. So that was that sloppy play in front of the net. Dowd ends up picking up the puck and just rips it over Soderblom. Sloppy in front of the net. The puck always finds a way in the back of the net in those situations. But heading to the third period, Nick Dowd with his second goal of the game, assisted by Abe Kubel here. Again, or no, yeah. Nick Dowd, second goal of the game. Decent wrist shot. A little sloppiness, right? In our D zone, couldn't break out cleanly. And Nick Dowd from Abe Kubel, he just cleans it up in front of the net. I believe it went 5-hole, maybe, but it was sloppy in front, and it finds the back of the net there. Nick Dowd, I don't know who he is. Haven't seen him recently, but just seeing someone like that score 2 goals on you, it hurts, And this was definitely a winnable game. I felt like we had good momentum this game. We had our chances, but just have to be safe with the puck. You have to take care of the puck. But to finish up the game there, making it 4-2, Connor Bedard is making plays out here with a backhand pass. And it's the same pass that he's been attempting recently on the backhand. So he's coming in on the left point towards the left circle, just whips it over backhand over to Connor Murphy, and he tucks it in past Kemper for Murphy's first goal of the season. Bedard's 12th assist. Just awesome pass. Those are passes that are going to be on highlights, right? That's the highlight play. Also, a secondary assist by Kurashev, so his 10th assist. Khrushchev, Bedard, buzzing all the time. It's great to see them have success together, right? Khrushchev, just making plays. Lucas Reichel tonight, did not notice him a lot, and that's not great. But Saturday thought he was noticeable making plays. Sunday barely noticed him. Other people might have seen something different, but just from my eyes, he was not making a difference. He was not being effective. So thought. So I thought um, he does need to pick it up in different situations. You have to make a play at different points in the game. When you have that golden chance, you have to take it. But that wraps up that 4-2 loss on Sunday. Let's see if I can take a look at the next game. We can probably have Joe back to take a look at this next game. I believe on Tuesday, Hawks are matched up with McJesus and the Edmonton Oilers. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I think a late game starting at 9 p.m., I believe. So that will be a late one for the Chicago time people or Central time. But yeah, going to see McJesus on Tuesday. If you have a chance to get out to that game, that's definitely going to be a lot of fun to see that. But Isaac Phillips playing these last two games here, right? Getting that call up. Korchinski is on the non-roster list right now. He's tending to a family matter, so we'll give him his time, right? And we'll see when he can be back. But hopefully everything's all right. Hope everything's okay with Korchinski. But breaking news like an hour ago, I think right as soon as the game ended, from Tony Granato, one of the analysts with NBC Sports Chicago, he announced that he would be taking a temporary leave of absence, from the broadcast, as well as NHL Network. Recently diagnosed with a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and will begin treatment this week. So that's rough to hear, obviously, and good luck to him with fighting that off there, and we'll see when he can get back on that broadcast, because he's definitely interesting to listen to on the Hawks broadcast on NBC Sports. So we will see what is going on with that situation. We will see some more updates, I believe, or maybe just that statement from him. But that's all right. Just wishing the best for him, right? Yeah, so that pretty much wraps up both back-to-back weekend games with the Blues and Caps. Oilers on Tuesday, McJesus. That'll be a lot of fun, and we will go over that more probably tomorrow, Monday. Joe will be back on, and we'll get it rolling. We will preview the roster like we always do, and we'll dig in. McJesus. This is going to be lots of fun, definitely. So we will get you next time. Keep an eye on the Twitter and the YouTube, always updating, focusing on the beat, right? The beat reporters, instant updates all the time, basically. But yeah, stay up to date. And we will see you tomorrow, Monday. Let's go Hawks.